On the subject of how to get more beans into your diet, I'm sharing today a 7-layer dip that we love, a plant-based 7-layer dip. It is better, in my opinion. I'm not just saying this. I feel like it is a better tasting dip than any other non-plant-based dip that I have had. So this is what we're going to be making today, and I'll show you how that's done. Okay, let's assemble this 7-layer dip. This is a good one. So we're going to start first with the bean layer. So what I'm using here is the vegetarian refried beans, and then I add a can of green chilies. And you're not going to want to skip that because it adds some really good flavor to the beans. And it makes them a little easier to spread, and it really is just a good little bit of a flavor boost. So vegetarian refried beans, you can of course make your own, which are going to be the very best, but I don't often do that because I don't love to cook, as you know. So we're going to go with the green chili. So I'm spreading this in a 9x13 dish, and there is a little bit of oil in vegetarian refried beans, so do be aware of that. If that's something that you don't want to have, then there are other options. Okay, so then the next layer that we're going to do is the guacamole. We always make our own guacamole. Now, this was a lot more full when we started getting ready to make this dip, but we have been snacking on it. So does it look like there have been chips dipped in there? Why, yes, it does. But this is what we have left. We have some guac left, and you want to just spread that on there. This is just our homemade guac. We like avocado with lime juice and salt. And so I'll get that spread. So unfortunately, this should be a little bit of a thicker layer, but this is what we have. I've got kids and grandkids visiting right now. We're making this for lunch, and so there were a lot of snackers on this. But this is our guacamole layer. Then we're going to add our favorite plant-based cheese sauce. This is just indescribably good. So we're going to do that. And this is easiest to just drizzle on this way, and then we'll spread it around a little bit. But we have the recipe for that in other places. I'm going to go ahead and spread that out with a spoon here. Might go just a little bit heavier on that cheese sauce. Let's do just a little bit more of that. And if you are familiar with this recipe, it has salsa in it. So it's just a really yummy queso flavor. It's got the salsa in it and some plant-based yogurt and some spices, and cashews is the base of that. And then we just go ahead and sprinkle on the toppings. We're going to do green peppers. We've got 3 layers there, so we're going to do some green peppers. Now, when I make this for us, I go heavy on the veggies, so that's definitely your preference. This is our last pepper from the garden this season, so it was starting to try to turn red. That's why these are a little bit orangey, not all the way green. But we do like a lot of veggies, because if you're going to be putting food in your mouth, why not get as many veggies in there with it as you can? That's the philosophy around here. And then tomatoes, we like a bunch of those as well. And Then we have some green onion here. In my estimation, green onion is one of the most important ingredients. And then the black olives, which we absolutely love. And they also add some nice contrasting color and make it, I think they kind of shine it up nice. So there we have it. This is our 7-layer dip. It is so delicious. I'll show you what it looks like layered up with some chips. All right, let's dish this up. We have all the layers in there. Lots of beans. We have our homemade chips, which you can really pile on. They're strong, so you can eat a lot. And happy 7-layer dip.